Alright, so the following video will contain, well, my face, me sitting on a chair, talking directly into a camera with a mic nearby, making some weird facial expressions, having some fat cheeks, and just generally, me be my little tubby self. So if you guys don't want to ruin the mystique of never seeing my face ever, well, turn off the video now. But for those of you, well, I'll grace you with my hideousness. Enjoy. Alright, so hopefully the sound is good. I know the camera might look a little bit weird. The lighting is kind of bad, and there's these black borders on the side, so like I'm being trapped a little bit. And yeah, also my face is looking a little bit fat, and it's mostly because I shaved off the facial hair, the beard, and the bandito mustache that people on stream seem to really like. I did that as a request from the family because they wanted to see me, clean shaven, especially before the surgery tomorrow. And for those who have never seen my face, because you haven't never actually Googled me for some reason, or tuned into the stream when I had a camera on, hello, you see my face for the first time. And I thought I might as well do this just in case something bad happens. And sort of talk about something I already mentioned 2 weeks ago. I used these last 2 weeks sort of just to, meet family, relax a lot, because the first couple of days of learning the news were really bad. For those who didn't watch the video from 2 weeks ago, I'll give you the nitty gritty. I got diagnosed with cancer. They have to do a surgery. They're going to go straight down the left titty, and they're going to basically remove a big old globule of cells and whatnot. The tumor and the blobs around it. And they're going to check to see what stage is it at and, go on from there. If it's stage 01, it's just removing the big old tumor and cleaning around it, and then putting a big old bubble inside, and then nuking it with some radiation. And that should hopefully be the end story of that. If it's stage 2, they basically have to remove the whole titty and several lymph nodes across my armpit, and that'll take longer to recover, and my arm will be even more messed up. But I'll still be okay. And if it's stage 3 and above, well, that's kind of sad. Stage 3 is chemotherapy. Stage 4 is, basically. I mean, chances of survival drop down a lot. So, but we're not hopefully going to talk about that part. So, yay. I mean, I didn't stream or YouTube or anything, again, basically for the whole month of January, which is kind of funny, good timing, I guess, because most YouTubers don't really do that and do a lot on January. It just happened that I got really sick on January, so silver lining, as I always say. So, yeah. Next week is going to be basically pure agony and recovery. The recovery process is basically 1 week, and then hopefully I'm doing better. Then the second week should be, where I can start using my arm again properly. And depending on how I've healed, that should be it, depending on the stage too. If it's low stage, I should probably heal within 2 weeks. And then give me a third week of recovery and rest, depending on how I'm doing. Though, according to them, I might be able to start doing things around the second week, like on the keyboard. So I might be able to stream and play and do all that good stuff. So hooray for that, maybe. And stay for week 1. They just want me to use just my arm will be bandaged, and they don't want me to use it. Basically, it's tied to my chest entirely. They don't want me to rip the stitches open or cause any bad, it to heal badly and then require some kind of other surgery to fix. They just want me to just keep it still, basically go pure righty this entire time. Although the camera shows it's very up, but yeah, they want me to just make sure my left arm is immobile as possible. Week 2, light movements will be allowed. Week 3, I should mostly be back, and hopefully, if I don't have to undergo any serious treatment, my morale will improve and I won't feel so sad. It's mostly been the biggest reason why I wasn't streaming. I would get some really nasty headaches, just sort of have this weird thing where I couldn't see properly. And other than that, the internet itself has been spotty since I moved to a new place, and that kind of makes me sad. Plus, the preseason was finally over because it kind of felt pointless to play ranked when it didn't really matter all that much. But yeah, so hopefully that can all be fixed, and I can go back to living life. Like, I moved to this newer place and cheaper place just to sort of, start saving up money and hopefully move forward. Then I get sick, slows all of that to a crawl. But, yeah. But either way, it's all fine because I got in the last video, I got an outpouring of support, Discord support, and Twitter support, and talking to some older friends, even reconnecting with some people I hadn't spoken to in 10 years. It's pretty interesting. So, you know, I do have a bit of a support chain at least. So that's making me feel a little bit happier. I meant to do these kind of video blogs, a week ago, or I mean the video blog like this a week ago, but my spirit was extremely low. During that time, when I learned the news, I was just, working myself to the bone. Just at work a ton, come home and eat some big ass meal because that's the only way I was able to de-stress. Yeah, kind of indulge myself and push myself at work so I don't have to think about it. And it worked. I'm not as depressed as I was, but it's still, kind of lame news. So yeah, it's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen tomorrow very early. I'll be going in at 7. The surgery will happen around 9 and should take from 1 to 2 hours. Recovery time afterwards, another hour. Again, it's not the worst kind of surgery to undergo, apparently. It's still considered, sorry, it's still considered a little bit. I had a weird thing, like I'm having some weird kind of GERD issues. Some of you will know, that's kind of gross, but anyways, it's largely due to some of the medicine I've been having to take. It gives you some gastrointestinal stuff. Anyways, it's considered a major surgery apparently because you still go close to the heart and all that good stuff, and they have to put you under and load you up with some medicines. But it in itself isn't, it's sort of like a claw machine kind of going in and just ripping it out. It's not the longest apparently, and it's not the most brutal. It's going to disfigure me, but it's not the biggest deal. So hopefully that goes well. And yeah, my biggest fear though is the anesthesia. That's the only real fear I have because my heart with arrhythmia and asthma and that just kind of gives me a little bit worried. But I should mostly be fine. And if not, then all of you should hold your hands up in the air and give me your energy so I can, spirit palm it. But yeah, just hope for the best. I'm not a religious person. I'm not spiritual. So I'm just kind of, going with this. Just taking it as best I can with the best morale I can, all things considered. But either way, for those watching this video, I will say, thanks for being fans for the longest time, for constantly supporting me through all the hell I've been through from the very beginning of League of Legends. What was it now? Almost 9 years, 10 years maybe? I don't know. I played in beta, and I started making videos near the end of the beta. So that's quite a long time. And I know some people are still fans from long ago. Some people who don't even play and still watch the videos. Thank you for all that support for the longest time. Thank you for anyone who's ever, helped support me financially and helped support me emotionally too, because I have spoken to some fans of more deeper issues, especially with this, because, fans who've gone through similar situations reached out and I chatted with them and it was heartwarming. So thanks for that support too. So here's hoping that I see you guys again within a week or two. I'll probably be tweeting or, talking on Facebook and on Discord within like a day or two. They tell me I won't be that, destroyed. If, after surgery, I should be fine. I'll be probably drugged up and all sorts of confused, but that should be about it. So, yeah, hope for the best. And again, thank you for all the years of support, and thank you for any continued support you decide to continue giving continually. So, thanks for watching. I love all of you. Unfortunately, I noticed the sound was a little off, as in it all came in one ear, so unfortunately that's going to be a thing. I can't really go back in time and redo that whole, keeping it together emotionally so I can talk to the fans and tell them how much I appreciate them and walk them through what's going to happen and how long I'll be off before I can come back and, replicate that without being disingenuous. So hopefully you guys don't mind the fact that the sound was a little off. So either way, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Hopefully.